Hi guys, I'm Abbie and this is Hayley. As part of our GCSE coursework in citizenship, we've been told that we need to make a campaign about something relevant and that we want changing, whether it be the government or the school. We've chosen to work on the UK should leave the EU. We think that this will be a good idea because, well, let's be serious, it's never really been brought up in Parliament and it needs to be sorted out like now.
Yeah.
One of the first points about how the UK would benefit from leaving the EU is the fact that the amount of money that we're spending on them. We're already in debt like trillions of billions of pounds and we can't really afford to be giving away money. But yet we've been bailing out countries such as Greece and other countries in the EU that are having debt problems. We're not in the Euro and we don't really get any of the benefits from being in the EU, as because we've had such a good history with economics and we haven't really been in a recession.
Yeah.
It means that we're being taken advantage of, paying up to £50 million a day just for a membership that we don't really need. There's another point as well, and I'm going to pass it over to Hayley.
We have the point of immigration, which is where we have open borders in our country. So we let anyone from the EU who want to come into our country, come into our country, which means we have an influx of people coming into our country. They have our jobs, they'll take our houses, which means that we're going to get lower wages because of the amount of people needing jobs. So people that actually live in the UK are losing their jobs for other people that we're letting in. So if we were to leave the EU, we'd be able to restrict the number of people coming into our country. And if we restricted, we'd be able to restrict the amount of jobs that are being lost and wages could go up again. We'd get a stronger economic climate.
There's another point also about being in the EU. People say, oh, but if we leave the EU, we'll lose all of our closest trade links. We already trade with it anyway. We already trade with the people anyway. Think about America, for example. They're not in the EU, yet they've got a really, really strong economy and they're doing pretty well for themselves. Yeah. If we left the EU, the UK is a strong enough and big enough country that it'd be able to make its own new trade links, where we'd be able to get better prices for our stuff, again, meaning that the country wouldn't be in as much debt. It's a really good point, and the fact that people are saying it should stop us from leaving isn't very...
No, it's not great. We also have the other point of not just us two want people to leave the EU, it's there's a lot of people. So we decided to make our own survey because there's loads around. If you went on the internet and you were to Google, should the UK leave the EU, there are so many people making petitions and surveys, so we thought we'll make our own. So we did, and out of quite a lot of people, 51.4% of people said that we should leave, just downright leave. That is more than half. Then we had the 21.6% of people who said that they were undecided. There was the advantages, there was the disadvantages, but they just couldn't make their mind up. And there was the 24.3% who disagreed. They thought, no, it's fine, we can stay in the EU, blah, blah, blah. But 51.6% and 24.3%, if you put them next to each other, it's a massive, massive difference. So, yeah.
Well, basically, as I said at the start of the video, we're doing this because it's for a GCSE coursework in citizenship. We've created a YouTube page. There'll probably be more videos coming up of us ranting about the EU. But also, we've created a Facebook page, which there'll probably be a link at the end of the video, which you can like and raise awareness for people, really. There's also going to be a Twitter page or a trend going round, so if you could retweet or...
Tweet us. Give us your
opinion, it'll all go down. We're also creating an e-petition, which you can get from the link at the end of the video, and you can also go on that and sign your name down.
If we get 100,000 signatures, and I know it sounds a lot, but there's so many people in the UK, we can do this. It will actually get brought up in the House of Parliament.
And we could actually change it.
We could actually do this.
Thanks for listening to the video. I know it's been pretty long, but...
Thanks, guys.